Do souls experience emotions? Oh boy, do they ever. You should see how a soul feels every time we make a decision. It gets this massive high and it feels this massive accomplishment. And it also feels like it can move on now that it has made a decision. Which decision we make doesn't matter to the soul. It's the decision, making a decision makes the soul autonomous. Well, it makes us autonomous, and this way the soul feels like it is in a prison we call Earth, but at the same time it can be autonomous. And that is the biggest high I have seen souls get every time a client makes a decision. Souls also feel sad when we cannot make a decision, when we are so afraid and we do not make decisions. I do get the feeling then that a soul is feeling sad, and even the client gets this knot in the stomach and this feeling of sadness. Excited. Souls get excited when we make quick decisions, for one, and when change is coming. Souls love change and they really dislike repetition. So when we have decided to do something differently from now on, a soul gets really excited. Let's go back for one moment to I forgot the word. When we make a decision. I have seen souls sometimes surrounded by many other souls, and it feels like something like a party going on. And when we ask the soul, what is the party for? It will reply with, all my friends have come to congratulate me for the decision you just made. So making a decision is a big thing in the soul world. I know I keep repeating this, decision. But this is one of the reasons souls come to realities like Earth. Their thought is, before they come here, let me go there and see what decisions will I make if I don't know who I really am. See, it is easy to make quick decisions in the soul world because you know who you really are. You know that you are the biggest thing around. You know that nothing is bigger than you. You know you are God. But in a reality like Earth, it's a whole different story. And the soul wants to know, or is curious about the decisions it will make without knowing who it really is. And this is what gives the soul a feeling that I don't think we have here on Earth, even with the best drugs we have. Now, sadness. We did say a soul does feel sad when we cannot make a decision. It also feels sad when it has left this life and it hasn't really used all the opportunities it had out of fear. That also gives it a sadness. Now, don't use this phrase to start judging yourself for not having used all the opportunities. Simply start using them from now on. It is never too late. Now, having said this again, do not confuse what we call emotions here on earth with the soul. For instance, many times I'll have a friend or an acquaintance talk about a man she just met, and she wants to know how the man feels about her. So she asks me, and usually I answer with, I'm not going to call the universe to find out how someone feels about you. That's none of your business. Just go about your life without knowing. Many times they will reply with, we are not all like you, Eric. Some of us have feelings and emotions. Now, these things are not feelings and emotions at all. These things are needs. The need to know. Does the other person feel the same way about me as I feel about him or her? Because if not, I'm not going to waste my time. So if your logic is you are not going to waste your time, then there is no feeling or emotion there. Because if you had feelings and emotions, the thought of not wasting your time would never come to you, would never occur. So then it's really a business deal. I give you this and you give me that. And if I know you're going to give me that, I will know how I should feel. This is not an emotion. This is a need. There's actually a better word for it. This is also stupidity at its apex, meaning at the top. You cannot get more stupid than this. So don't call this an emotion and ask whether your soul feels the same way. Your soul is connected to infinite intelligence. No, it does not feel the same way at all. And when you meet someone you like and you cannot get them, stop saying phrases like, I know that my soul wants to be with this person as well. That is you being 4 years old. If a soul wants to be with another soul, it goes there. It's that simple. It doesn't need you to be with another soul. So say the truth. You see, you lie to the universe, you lie to yourself, and then you wonder why the universe is not giving you what you want. Because you are not honest with yourself. You are not honest with the universe either. Saying phrases like, my soul wants me to be with him. I won't say any more words because it'll be judgmental. Well, it'll be way too judgmental. Okay, let's go back to souls, and do they have emotions? Do they experience emotions? The biggest emotion a soul has is actually desire. It is desire. Desire is the reason we have over 100 billion galaxies in the universe, with trillions of suns. So that's an emotion. But the soul doesn't say, I want to know, how does this galaxy feel about me? It just goes there and it experiences it. Okay, we're talking about souls, but a line from Oscar Wilde is coming up. I know this is a little sexist, but you know what? Suck it up. Oscar Wilde said in one of his books, women ruin every relationship by trying to make it last forever. Think about this for a moment. Stop getting defensive. Stop getting all feministic, because I'm the biggest feminist around. So stop that crap and listen. Souls don't have this desire to make something they like last forever. They simply experience it for as long as it lasts. And then they move on. So don't confuse your needs with emotions. Needs are not emotions. They are needs. See them for what they are. And then ask yourself, why do I have this need? And that way your soul will show you why, and you can understand it. And once you understand and accept it, then you have control over the need. And next time it comes up, next time the feeling of I have to know how he feels about me comes up, you can say to yourself, I have this because I'm insecure, because I don't love myself enough, because I have low self-esteem. And this way the body will say, oh, okay, we don't need it then. And little by little you start releasing it. And you save a whole lot of money, a whole lot of heartache, and you have all this free time to do other things. Like learning things that make you an interesting person, so that the other person would like to hang around with you. Would like to hang out with you, would like to be around you. Back to the souls. See this image here with all the little bubbles. This is all one soul in different expressions, which we call lifetimes, in different bodies. And all these bubbles exist at the same time. And each bubble is in a different timeline. And see the bubble on the right, where out of that bubble is another bubble coming out. This is how one lifetime affects another. Or sometimes what the thought that you have in one lifetime could go into another lifetime, into your other expression, and it could influence it. It's a little more complicated than this. I'm trying to simplify it. So I think I don't have any more about do souls experience emotions, apart from yes, they do. So I will leave it at this.